This mouse is Alienware, but a mouse like this a couple years back when I was playing Unreal Tournament, Call of Duty, League of Legends would have definitely helped me win more games. Now, I'm looking for a mouse that is fast, that is sleek, stylish, and will help me win games. If this company can do it, I'm going to be all for buying the best and the most expensive if it's going to get me more wins. Okay, I know I wasted months, maybe years of my life playing online games. It helped me escape the real world and pass the time. If only I had the right equipment, I probably would have beat those people. Wait a minute, probably not, because I wasn't really good at those games. Stick around for the fundamentals, the technicals, and maybe some nerdy humor. Did you hear about this stock? Okay, just joking. This week's ticker symbol is actually HEAR. Turtle Beach is the company, and they make gaming gear. You can see that they just released a product, and people are very excited about this. In the month of May, my portfolio has been bouncing up and down. The tech portion of my portfolio has really taken a hit. Apple hasn't been performing well in the past few weeks. What I'm doing right now is taking advantage of this time and dollar cost averaging into some of the companies that I think are going to do well in the future. Some of the cryptos that I've gotten into is Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum. Right now we're seeing a big pullback with these, but I do expect them to rise in the future, say like 1 or 2 years. Let me quickly show you the performance on these charts. In the past week, it's gone up 7%. In the past month, it's gone up 12%. And in the past year, it's gone up 200%. Investors would have tripled their investment during this time frame. By now, you know that I'm a diversified investor. I seek stocks that have strong fundamentals and have good technicals as well. There's a few things going for this week's stock pick. The first is their net income. This has been really good. The next is their operating income. And then lastly, their operating cash flow. So these are really technical terms, but let me break it down for you and make it a little easier to understand. Before I forget, let me just share a little bit about what Turtle Beach is. It's a company that develops, manufactures, and markets their own brand of products. And the product line consists of mice, the gaming mouses like this one here that light up, keyboards, and headsets for gamers. These are pieces of hardware that are optimized for people who want to game and play against other people on a competitive level. So the hardware is optimized for these type of people. What sets Turtle Beach apart from other companies is that they try to make sure that their products are superior. Say for example, their gaming headsets. They want to make sure that the audio is crystal clear so that they're able to hear their other buddies during the game and be able to understand what they're saying. Now, say for keyboards, they want to make sure that those keyboards are durable, that they respond very quickly to the key commands of these gamers, and that they're very cool looking and have LED lights showing on them. Now, for the gaming mice, they want to make sure that they are very accurate, that the gamers are able to point exactly where they want. It's a very smooth, and that they're able to win the games using these mice. The revenue that they bring in is just all the products that they have across the board. Okay, enough of that. Let's dive right into net income. Net income is simply all of the revenue that a company has taken in minus all of the cost of goods, the SG&A, and taxes and everything else. Turtle Beach has been kind of hit or miss when it comes to net income. It hasn't been a total gradual upward trend. It's kind of been up and down. I think this has given some fear to investors, and they haven't put in as much as they would normally have if they had seen a strong upward trend with the net income. If you're not quite sure what net income is, I'll link a video here for you so you're able to get a more in-depth understanding of what net income is. Now, let's take a look at operating income. And the definition for operating income is simply all of the revenue for a company minus the cost of goods. This is just a financial measurement of how well a company is able to generate money after their revenue and then subtracting their cost of goods from their operations. A quick peek at this chart here will show you that in 2020 they had a 366% increase with their operating income. This is really good compared to their 2016 and 2017 numbers. The company is improving here over the last few years. This is what investors see when they have a long-term perspective on a company and don't get tied up with the daily chart. If you haven't already, hit that like button if you've enjoyed this video so far. I really do enjoy making videos about stocks and ones that have good fundamentals. The last thing I wanted to bring up was operating cash flow, and this is simply the amount of money that the business is able to generate from normal operations. So you can think of it as how much money do they have at the end of the day after everything is said and done. So this is just free cash that is sitting in their bank account. And at the end of 2020, Turtle Beach had 50 million in the bank. What would I do with 50 million? Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to answer that correctly because I certainly don't have 50 million in my bank account. I don't know about you. But the big question is now is how is Turtle Beach going to use that to grow the business? Are they going to pay down creditors, or are they going to expand the company and pour it back into the business, or are they going to buy back shares? This is the million-dollar question, and it's going to be very telling to see how management uses this free cash flow. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you're able to see other videos on my channel. To keep things realistic, let's look at this stock very closely. Turtle Beach isn't the only player in this space. There are other competitors out there that have hardware just like Turtle Beach in this area. I found this article from Fool.com, and they point out that there are other competitors out there that have gaming hardware as well that stack up against Turtle Beach. Turtle Beach is really going to have to step up their game and make sure that the products they're coming out with are top notch to stay ahead of the competition. What I did is I looked at some of the competitors and their stock price in the past year. Some of them had posted larger gains than Turtle Beach. But this could be something that Turtle Beach is actually going to be better in 2021 than their competitors. We're going to have to really see and find out from their release of their new product that they have here. The third point I wanted to make was that Turtle Beach is actually a very small company still. It's under $1 billion in market cap. I could see a larger company coming in and easily acquiring Turtle Beach. They would have to fetch a very hefty price, but I think this would be doable, and I've seen some of these acquisitions just get larger and larger. I'll be keeping an eye on Turtle Beach because they could be swallowed up by one of these other big players in the technology space. Alright, so what do I really think about Turtle Beach? Well, in this space with the household electronics, I think we're at a very primitive state when it comes to headsets, keyboards, and mice. I think there's a lot of room for an improvement. Many of these are still wired and require connections to produce and perform at a high level. I can still remember when we had really large, clunky mice where our keyboards were really bad and really loud, really slow, and gaming headsets that would crackle or that they would break easily. There's a lot of improvement for the hardware to get slimmer, lighter, and faster. So I think Turtle Beach could innovate a lot more in this space. Turtle Beach really could take home the trophy in a sense when it comes to the gaming hardware sector and be able to come out on top. They just have to continually innovate and make sure that they are listening to the gamers and finding out exactly what they need when it comes to competitive play. you'll also notice that there are universities and big businesses that are actually creating programs and scholarships around online gaming. You've seen that there's actual teams that are created that will do nothing but teach themselves and continually get better with online gaming when they come to tournaments and competitive play online. The money they take home when they win these tournaments are just really big and can actually support people's income on a yearly basis. What I'm also excited about is that Turtle Beach has partnered with a big YouTuber called Coconut Bra. So this is just one, and there could be many more partnerships in the future if Turtle Beach plays it correctly. Thinking ahead in the future, we're all going to need something to escape the real world, be able to kick back, relax a little bit, have some entertainment, and maybe play some games. I think Turtle Beach here could really do that and solve the problem for people by creating really sleek, fast, and products that really perform and come through for people. So this is something that I would really get excited about and potentially buy if there was, say, a headset or a mouse that would work seamlessly with the hardware I had and be able to just make it effortless to use it and be able to connect with all my other media and devices that I have in my space. So this is something that I think is really exciting, a lot more innovation for Turtle Beach. And this is one where the stock price is pretty low in price still and could still explode and have potential for big growth. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Very interested to hear what you guys think. If there's another stock out there that's close to this one, what Turtle Beach is doing. And I'm a diversified investor, so I want to encourage you guys, if you're not already diversified in your portfolio, make sure that you have a few stocks in each sector of the market. I'll catch you guys in the next video.